Self-discipline is doing what you know needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Welcome to Just World YouTube channel, where we live, learn, adventure, and charity. We talk about finance, personal development, travel, and community service. If you're interested in this kind of content, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. We post on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. East Africa time, and sometimes on Friday at 1 p.m. East Africa time. Hello good people, hope you're doing well. As you can see from the title, today's topic is self-discipline. Maybe we should start by understanding what self-discipline is. Self-discipline is your ability to consistently control your actions, feelings, and emotions. For instance, when it comes to your finances, it is your ability to stick to your plans and your budget. Maybe the first question we should ask ourselves, are you struggling with self-discipline? If you're not, you're among the lucky few, because one way or the other, or one aspect of our lives or the other, we are looking towards achieving something, but we are not able to because our self-discipline is either lacking or deficient. In our previous video, we talked about money mistakes, and this is what has occasioned this video. So if you have not watched the previous video, kindly do. Then you can watch this one or whichever way you decide to start with. Why did it occasion this one? It is because most of the comments I could get is, yes, we are conscious about something, but more or less we are not doing something about it, or we are regretting after it is done. So in today's video, we are going to talk about some ways you can cultivate self-discipline. The first one is know your strengths and weaknesses. We have talked about this over and over again because that is the beginning of knowing what you need to do to better or improve yourself. Some people would say that after I have taken a money mistake is when I've realized or I'm having to start regrets. But if you realize that your weakness is having regrets after making, say, a purchase or a mistake, and also especially our guilty pleasure, it is important to have it in your mind, be very conscious about it, so that whenever it is about time you're maybe considering doing it, your conscience will remind you that you're actually on a journey to improve that aspect that you're not doing right. The first thing we all need to accept is we all have strengths and weaknesses. Maybe what I'm struggling with is not what someone else is struggling with, but at the end of the day is that we need to identify the challenges that we are struggling with, that is our weaknesses, and take action. That way you will be taking maybe your first step towards self-discipline. Self-awareness is a powerful tool that gets you out of the comfort zone so that you can expand and grow yourself. It helps you focus on your shortcomings and work on them. The next step is removing temptations. Oscar Wilde said, "I can resist anything except temptation." Like the saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. So if you're able to keep off those things that affect your self-discipline, then you'll be contributing towards improvement of your self-discipline. For instance, if you're a shopaholic, avoid the malls. or the places that you can't be able to control your urge to purchase something. This also goes whereby you're maybe working on losing your weight. Maybe the first thing is to avoid visiting places where there are fast foods or there are junk foods. The truth is, the fewer distractions you have, the more focused you will be on accomplishing your goals. Set yourself up for success by ditching bad habits. The next step is set clear goals with a proper execution plan. The first thing is you must understand what success means to you. Remember, we're not all at the same level. We are not all focusing towards the same goals. So it is important to first understand yourself to be able to focus on your goals. The truth is, if you don't know where you're going, it is easy to lose your way or get stuck. When you have a clear plan with timelines, then it tells you that you must take all actions to reach your goals. And ensure you have a mantra to keep you focused and track how far you're getting to your finish line. The next step is practice daily diligence. You should always have it in mind that most of these habits are not inborn. In any case, how many habits are inborn? These are habits we adopt because of mostly the environment around us and the people we interact with. And therefore, for you to be self-disciplined, it is important that you keep practicing and repeating so that you may perfect and make it a habit in your day-to-day activities. For instance, if you're avoiding spending in terms of unnecessary spending, you should always be conscious about your expenditure. Remember, if you have a budget, you should always stick to it. When it comes to your financial planning, remember we talked about the 30 days rule. You feel like you want to purchase something, take 30 days to think about it. And as you're thinking about it, is your life going on without that item? And can it keep going? That is, if you're not able to buy at the time. However, it doesn't mean that you should not plan to buy that particular thing that you're desiring. It just means you can postpone the purchase and create a budget for it and buy all the things that you desire, but in a strategic manner. And remember, the most important thing is that if you're to practice diligence, you must have a plan. If you don't have a plan, what are you working on? So the key thing is having a plan. Maybe at this point I should ask, and this is a question I've asked before, but people don't respond. So if today you can, please comment down below. Is your plan and your strategies, are they written down, or do you just have them in your mind? And if they are written down, do you keep track? If they are in your mind, how do you even keep track? How do you even hold yourself accountable for the things that you yourself have planned for and to achieve within the specific timelines? Comment down below. The next step is start small. Don't wait for you to achieve your big goals overnight. You can always start with small goals, then you graduate them gradually. What do we mean by that? Whenever you have aspirations, certainly you can be sure there's some, so to speak, maybe small milestones that can lead you to your success. This video was occasioned by our efforts to create a positive and fulfilling relationship with our money. Therefore, I'm going to leave you with an assignment. to address these key principles of finance. That is prioritization. 2. Assessment. 3. Restraint. Take stock of your priorities and how you assess them, and of course, what actions you are taking to be able to restrain yourself from those unnecessary expenditure which are reducing your chances and delaying your progress in achieving your financial goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. For my Premier Gang, thank you so much for your support always, and I can see we are growing. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the Just family. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you.